Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're here at the Drayton Manor Resort on site of Gold Rush, the new roller coaster that's set to open on the 26th of July 2024. And once again, I am joined by the Managing Director. It's Victoria Lynn. Great to see you.
Welcome. So glad to see you back again and see this beautiful train actually running this time.
It feels quite surreal actually being back here at the park
Yeah.
and seeing it run for our first time today as well.
Yeah.
And just see all the theming start to come together,
Yeah.
the area around. I mean, we're 2 weeks away now from the opening day and things have progressed so much since last time we were here.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just been, I mean, it's an army of people working on it every day. Something changes and we're just really proud of it. It's looking amazing. I hope you agree, and we just can't wait to get the public on it now.
And not long to go, 2 weeks until that big day. So obviously we've seen a lot of theming, a lot of enhancements going on around the whole area. It looks completely different to how it did before around here. I mean, what a transformation to this top part of the park. And it's clear to see that it's more than just the roller coaster experience. This is the full area that's really kind of been expanded on now with Frontier Falls.
100%.
And the first kind of phase of that with all the facades, and then really the main event now with Gold Rush itself here, and it's running around just behind us there. It really looks the part, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I mean, it's definitely the finishing piece of the puzzle, but I mean, the whole street is looking amazing. Frontier Falls, and it just brings that new land. It's fully immersive, and then when you get to this ride now opening, I mean, again, if you're a guest, I think it's going to be one of the best themed rides for family in the country.
And we can definitely see that from having a little look around today, and of course during the video we're going to have a bit of a close-up look at some of the different elements that make up Gold Rush here at Drayton Manor Resort. But straight away, this ride has got a few little twists and turns, hasn't it? A few things that people may not be expecting. I mean, firstly, what I'm really pleased about for this ride is the height restriction. It's 1 meter, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, it's, you know, everything we're trying to do, you know, we're trying to be the premium family theme park, you know, in the UK. And what does that mean? We're building new rides, we're building for the future, but we want children of ages, you know, 4 to be enjoying as much as the thrills as the adults, really, you know. We're not going for white knuckle rides, you know, those days have gone. And we are aiming for that family market. You know, my son who's 4 can get on that ride comfortably, and how amazing that I can ride that with my 4-year-old, you know.
It's a big thing, isn't it? And we've seen that with ride manufacturers as well, making things like restraints, upgrades and trains. It's really allowed now for height restrictions to be safely brought down lower than they would have been maybe 10, 15 years ago, and allow someone of 1 meter to be able to come and experience what is quite a large ride with so many elements.
It is. In fact, I'm not sure my 4-year-old would want to get on it, but he could. The 6-year-old 100%. But no, it's fantastic, and you know, we want when people come to the park that there's something new and exciting this summer. Here it is, and of course there's a lot more to come, but you know, as you said earlier, it's the different elements that have come together. We want people to be on the ride and not know what to expect next, and you're definitely going to get that. You know, as you've seen, the coaster itself, it could go backwards, it could go frontways, you're going to head into a launch building, you're going to feel some explosions going off, there's going to be smoke, lighting, you know, at different areas around your experience. One of my favourite parts is the entrance itself, you know, and again, it's just, I feel like the minute you get in, you feel like, you know, you're in a gold mine, or you're certainly in that type of themed environment. Yeah,
definitely. And the coaster itself, it's got a couple of different settings, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Which has been a bit of a surprise until kind of, you know, we're at this leading point up to the ride now. And anybody that's seen its testing might think, oh, it's been doing a few different things. So there's 2 different settings the ride can do, isn't there?
Yeah. So we're still debating, you know, how we arrange that operationally. But again, for our guests, it gives you more than one different experience. So, you know, I think you said it earlier, it's almost, we've got one ride, but it's like going on 2 different rides.
Yeah, 2 different experiences. When you are coming down here to Drayton Manor, you'll ride this maybe at different times of the day, and you'll have a different ride to what you did earlier in the day. I think that makes it quite a unique experience. The fact that, there's certainly nothing else quite like that in the UK, on a worldwide stage. not even that much so, you know. So it's nice that with Gold Rush, it has got them different elements to it, which I'm really looking forward to. And Intamin have done a great job, all the contractors working on it.
Yeah, we could, honestly, our partners that we worked with have just been phenomenal, and we're really proud of where we are. You know, the ride itself, yes, it's going to be amazing, but I think the land, it is truly a reflection of where we're going as a business.
And we've seen a lot of new rides open this year in the UK. It's been a fantastic year for the industry. And I think it's quite nice with the timing of this as well. Obviously the other things have kind of opened earlier in the year, and here we are now. We've all been waiting for this moment for summer. And the date's finally here, 26th of July. Make sure you come down and ride it, of course. But yeah, the fact that it's opened that little bit later as well, but just in time for the summer, it's kind of meant that we've all had something really exciting to look forward to. Still, you know, in what has been an amazing year.
Yeah, it's been a monumental year, really, hasn't it? And you know, we're just really proud again to be part of that journey for all theme park enthusiasts.
And everyone's going to come down here and come and experience it. But no, I've got to say, from what we've seen today, the ride looks fantastic. We're going to get some more shots and show you them in the video, some close-ups, some different angles that you may not be able to get, of course, when the ride's open as well, from a few different areas. But no, I'm really impressed with it. And I think the thing for me is this is just so much more than a roller coaster. We're in a world now where people love a themed experience. The past few years, it kind of all started with Adventure Cove, then with Vikings, and here we are now with Frontier Falls and Gold Rush, going more down the themed experience route. Is the way forward, and you see that continuing with future investments as well.
100%. You know, we're actively looking at now what the next few years looks like, and you know, looking at those options to see what, you know, what would make this park even better than what it is today.
Oh, that's really nice to hear, and I can't wait to experience it. And I'm sure you're ready to ride yourself.
Absolutely, bring it on.
It's been a long time coming, this one, so it's really nice just to see some fresh investment into the park in a new coaster. And we see some great things the past few years with the flat rides and other additions, but this is the one that I've certainly been the most excited for. Seeing a new coaster, and from a manufacturer such as Intamin as well, a world-renowned manufacturer, bringing such a unique ride to Drayton Manor. I can't wait to ride it. Bring it on.
Let's do it.
But no, thanks so much, Victoria, for all your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. And yeah, I look forward to experiencing it soon. We're going to take a bit of a look round now, get a few different angles, and show you how the themed experience is all coming together. Bear in mind, there's still a couple of weeks to go until the opening. All the team are still working very hard to put all the finishing touches together, but still, it gives you a bit of an idea on how amazing this is going to look in a couple of weeks' time when it's all finished off and you can get yourself down here to Drayton Manor Resorts and experience Gold Rush. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's go and take a look. Thank you so much there to Victoria, the Managing Director here at Drayton Manor Resorts. I'm going to have a little peek now at the queue line, and this gives you a good idea on how awesome the views are going to be of Gold Rush. In fact, perfect timing there. All the testing continues, it makes its way up the lift hill just there. Such a unique family coaster to have here in the UK, and obviously with them two different settings and cycles that it can do. A brief pause there on the lift, and down you come. I tell you what, it builds up some speed there, doesn't it? It comes down the lift hill, backwards just there. Now what I'm really liking with the queue line are all the different features that you can see here. You've got the little gold mine truck there, you've got this structure here on the right hand side, and all the rocks down here too, including this nice little water feature. So what's cool about this, it actually starts on the left hand side there, and then it runs over the top of the entrance to the queue line, and then down here into the little pool at the bottom as well, which I think looks awesome. So this is actually the first section of the main queue line, and what's really nice with this is how it's all being enclosed as well. You're going to have audio in here, of course you've got the lighting as well. That's another thing to look forward to here at Drayton Manor, getting some night rides in on Gold Rush later in the year. But how this has been thought out is great, not just for the theming and immersion, but also with our climate here in the UK as well. I do think it's nice how you've got these undercover sections, and there's some small little details on here as well which are nice to see. extended queue line now, which will be used on the busier days. And this is actually the building that houses the launch just in there. There's the train again, going up the lift hill. All the way over this time. I'm loving this coaster, it's just a mystery surrounding it as well, which I love. Like, it's been a real build-up for this, and just finally being able to share with you all, you know, the different things that it's going to do. I'm loving it. But yeah, you've got the dynamite that's painted on the side there, keep out explosives, and as you're going to see inside the launch section there, you've got all sorts of barrels, and that's all going to form part of the special effects for this as well. I've got to say though, the fact this coaster is a meter height restriction, like, that is fantastic. There's so many people are going to be able to experience this ride and be taken along on this journey with the theming and immersion. What's nice about the queue here as well is, yes, you've got a lot of new planting and landscaping, but they've kept the existing trees here as well. Oh, listen to that launch. Yeah, it just really makes the area, doesn't it? It looks awesome around here. There she goes. We've been saying as well that the coaster's got a really nice sound about it as well. So let's stop on the lift. Brilliant. It really builds up some speed there, doesn't it? Wow. And just around the corner, this is another part of the extended queue line that you can see here. Dynamite storage, keep out on the side there, and danger explosive just up to the side there as well. And of course you've got the building there just behind it, which is the maintenance bay. Here it comes again, constantly cycling the train just here. 2 trains can be in service on Gold Rush as well. So this is the walkway down towards the station building that you can see there now. And again, this is all being covered over, which I do think is nice, especially with our climate here in the UK. You know, just a bit more of a cover over this section. You've got the transfer section just there. You can move across, switch tracks. There goes the train again, constant cycling. You've got the electricity substation just here on the right hand side as well. And there's a little surprise underneath that black bag there, but I'm going to leave that for now. But there's something that I'm sure a lot of you are going to like. I certainly love what's under there. We'll get your speculation coming in because, yeah, Drayton Manor have really thought about that one. I'm looking forward to all of you seeing that. It certainly made me happy and quite emotional. And here comes the train again. Tell you what, it has some good speed. It's going to be really nice, especially down at the back there. So we head down towards the station. Of course, it's not just me and Victoria here today. Charlotte's here as well.
It's me, I'm the camera lady.
How are you feeling?
Oh, they have done such a good job. The whole team at Drayton should be so proud. They have done an amazing job with this. It has come together so well.
I'm just so impressed about the landscaping as well.
Yeah, it's nice to see an area that's actually been well landscaped and thought about every finer detail, which is brilliant.
And in terms of queue lines, this is one of the best because, like, you look all the way around and you're getting some brilliant views of the coaster, such as this. Like, oh, I love it. Let's go have a look up in the station. So we've made our way into the station building now, and before we head upstairs, just thought we'd have a look at the signage here as well. The Gold Rush, loving the logo, and also as well, again, just showing how low the height restriction is here at 1 meter. I mean, you can see that off the ground just there as well. Fantastic that so many people are going to be able to experience this ride. And some of the details in here, oh, look at this, it's like a big bath, and then it's got the lights in the bottom. Yeah, it looks really nice, better than just standard lighting. So we just come up the stairs now. As you mentioned, there is still a couple of weeks to go until the opening, so the teams are working really hard putting all the finishing touches in here. You've got the screen just up here, that's all been programmed in. And this is like a bit of a pre-show area before you make your way into the station, just giving you all the instructions just up there to keep you safe on the ride. And here we are then in the ride station, a close-up look at one of the 2 trains. There is here, you can see the lap bar restraints just there as well. Nice design on the trains and also the air gates all the way down here too. There's a close-up look at the trains just there. You can see the wheels and all the different components that make up the trains here from Intamin. They look very, very comfortable, which is nice. And of course the station's still a work in progress at the moment, but you've got the baggage hold there, some of the details such as the lights up here as well. It's going to look really nice when all this is completed in here. So we're just out now at the ride exit. As you can see, you've got all the landscaping still going into place around here, which is going to look really nice. And you get a really good view of the adventure that you've just had on Gold Rush when you come down the exit here. Some of the best views of the coaster from the exit, which look fantastic. So excited to ride this. And when you exit from the station, you've also got the gift shop here as well, and also the photo unit to be able to purchase photos of your experience in Gold Rush. This is nice. The Undertaker, the last souvenir shop, and trying is forever. What I'm really liking with this, it's a brand new building that's been installed here in Frontier Falls, and it just expands on the theme as well. And obviously this will be a great photo opportunity. You got like the coffins there as well, and this is looking great. Like, it really is. It's a full immersive themed area. Well, that's an exclusive look at Gold Rush here in Frontier Falls at Drayton Manor Resort. I'm really impressed with what we've seen down here today. I just can't wait to experience it, and what a ride it looks like it's going to be.
They have done an amazing job. They have been working so hard to transform this area, and the hard work has paid off. It looks fantastic.
That's what I'm really loving with this coaster. It's so much more than just the roller coaster itself. It's the overall experience, and as we've seen from the testing today as well, this looks like it's going to be a really nice family-filled coaster, 1 metre height restriction. I think it's so important for Drayton Manor that they've got that 1 metre height restriction, because so many people are going to be able to come here and experience this ride.
What's really good is so many families are going to be able to ride together, which really makes it. I still don't know the layout of the coaster because it's just going everywhere, but it looks so much fun.
That's what I'm loving about this. It's a really nice piece of kit from Intamin to have here in the UK, with the switch tracks, the launches, the 2 different settings that it's got, and it makes it really re-rideable as well. The fact that, you know, you've got them different settings. But for me, it's the theming. It's something that in the UK we never really see that much of, or you know, not as much in recent years. So to see a coaster like this open with all the landscaping, the full themed experience, and bear in mind, we've been told today there's still a lot of smaller things to put around. The audio will be on, the lighting. It just looks amazing, doesn't it?
The whole package for a ride really makes it, so it's so good to see that there's so much theming been added.
Oh, we can't wait to ride it. Of course, I just want to say a huge thank you as well to Victoria Lynn and the park for inviting us down today for an exclusive look on the announced opening day as well, which is the 26th of July 2024. And yeah, I'm sure many of you are going to be coming down here to ride it. We're not going to be here sadly on the opening day, but we will be here a couple of days after that to come and experience this new edition here at the park. Well, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next video.